Time now to focus on today's news, where Kenya needs dedicated infrastructure funds to accelerate economic growth and close long-standing development gaps. National Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi, while defending the government's plan to establish a national infrastructure fund and a sovereign wealth fund, noted that traditional budget financing is no longer sufficient to meet the country's ambitious development targets amid a high public debt burden.
Kenya's growing public debt pressure, currently estimated at 68.8% of GDP, has sharply reduced development spending, limiting the country's ability to invest in critical infrastructure and slowing the pace of economic transformation. National Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi says urgent rethinking of how the country funds development in the face of shrinking fiscal space was necessary.
This National Infrastructure Fund is going to get the initial capitation from the proceeds of privatization and divestiture. We are targeting about 600 billion shillings. Already we have identified over 300 billion shillings from KBC and divestiture of Safaricom alone. That will give us close to 350, or at minimum 300, maybe and 20.
Mbadi says the infrastructure fund will blend public resources with private sector capital, focusing on commercially viable investments in roads, energy, water and irrigation.
It is a government-owned enterprise. Only that it is going to be commercially run. Only that it is going to be professionally run. Not like any other parastatals that we form and we bring politicians. In fact, in that fund, the board, we are saying if you have been in politics for the last 5 years, you will not be a board member.
Returns generated from these projects will be reinvested to support future infrastructure development.
This fund will blend their resources with the private sector. They will tell you, okay, there is a project here. This road is supposed to be done. It will be designed. This fund will be a professional institution that has people to design even projects and tell you this is the costing, this is how we are going to make money out of it, and from this you can invest, and investors will say this is a worthwhile investment.
The Cabinet Secretary was speaking in his office as he received a report from university student leaders and the newly launched National Students Budget Forum, which outlines youth priorities in public finance management. Trevor Ngendo for Prime Edition.